am not here to convince most of y'all that Republicans are dumbasses and that Democrats are smarter than the average fucker. Like, no, not here at all. I'm here to say that we're on a train ride to hell and we might as well fucking enjoy ourselves. Like, fuck. I don't know what else to tell you. I know I got skills. I know I've been applying and doing shit. But when your thought process is that a fucking teacher, has to teach children and teenagers doesn't deserve a livable wage, come the fuck on. That's not a Democrat thing. Democrats haven't consistently kept minimum wage minimum. Democrats are not the ones that decided to take nursing and teaching off of professional career lists so that federal aid can pay for it. Come the fuck on. I mean, damn, don't get me wrong, Democrats have done some stupid ass shit. But no. 90% of the time, stupid shit is something Republican involved. I swear the fuck to God. And sometimes it's just to get the libs, right? I mean, yeah. Cut the nose to spite your fucking face just to get me all riled up? You stupid fuck. Why? Why? To prove you're smarter? The economy is tanking, you dumb fucks. No. You can say that gas is $1.77 over where you at and this and that. Get the fuck you. I have actually been driving around and been places and shit. I don't know what shit y'all doing, but fuck that. That's some good shit. Please share. God damn. Ain't no way. 'Cause I can read. I can go look at literally the stock market. I can look at the stock market across the board. I can go outside my house. I can go to other states. I can apply to other states. It's not like this is the 1950s where I literally have to get in a car and go check across somewhere to fucking apply. Guess what? I don't. Where them jobs at, bitches? I'm just asking. Where them jobs at? Where them jobs at? When Democrats are in office, jobs grow. Fucking jobs every fucking where. When Republicans are in office, gird your loins, ladies, because there's shit to be had. And if you can't make a pile of shit into a bed of roses, well, sucks to be you. You should have made a better choice. Well, here's my question. If that is true, if that thought process was true, what the fuck do you say to a farmer? What do you say to a farmer? They are a vital part of our economy. A vital fucking part of our economy. Is it socialism that we had to give them? Not we. Sorry. No. Your president had to give them a $12 billion bailout. Billions and bailout money. Which last time I checked was a form of like a social program. Oh no. I thought that was what y'all fuckers were against. That's all bad, right? No. Sorry. I forget. I'm the crazy one, right? I'm off my meds. Are you kidding me? I don't think so. I think y'all need to start taking some shit. Or start, I don't know, opening a fucking book. Start reading. Start actually listening to something besides OAN, Fox News, and your Pastor Jeff. Like, I don't know what else y'all are listening to, but some of these Republican points are like repetitive at a fucking point. It's like stupid. Y'all can't be that stupid, and then you open your mouth and you're like, I'm stupid? I'm stupid? I know what a zygote is. I know what a fetus fetus is. I know what an infant is. And I know that no woman in their right fucking mind wants to go to 8 to 9 months and have to abort a baby unless it is a fucking vital reason, because you don't end up with the prize at the end, but you get to go through all the bullshit. That is stupid. No woman is that fucking crazy. Okay, sorry. We may be woohoo, not that shit usually really bad, wrong. And in my opinion, because the reality of history says that abortions have always existed, but safe abortions have not always existed. So if we provide safe abortion, safe access, then when shit goes wrong and people have to make really ugly, life-changing decisions, they don't lose their life. Their child's not motherless. They're not childless if they wanted to have a child and it is an ability to get it to them. Or they can have children later on. Like, oh, what? No. Yeah. That was the reality of what happened when we didn't have fucking abortion access. But that's not just what fucking abortion access gave. And that's like the fucking shit. I'm like, what the fuck? First off, half of y'all don't even need this shit. Y'all are men. Okay? So I don't know why you get to have a say-so and how I get to have a medical procedure in my body. Are you a fucking doctor? You don't even know what a fucking zygote is. Hello? Like, come on, people. I ain't that damn stupid, but apparently some of y'all are. And it's showing across the fucking board. Because y'all did that, and then you're like, oh yeah, but Planned Parenthood was defunded in the big, beautiful fuckwad bill. If you didn't know, hey, now you know. Congrats. Fuck y'all. And I say that not because I'm going to be breeding anytime soon, because no. Nuh-uh. I know how to enjoy life and not end up with a bouncing baby. Happened once. Won't happen twice. I have 3 kids, by the way, okay? I don't have to give birth to raise children. I've done my part in society for that one. So, Planned Parenthood gives other stuff that some people might need, and places that they need it, that they're having it. Like, STDs. Hello? There's certain STDs if you get and you have it for too long, you will never have a baby. You will never help create a baby, and it makes you go batshit crazy. Syphilis, chlamydia, crabs, warts. I mean, come the fuck on. Are y'all really like, sex education didn't matter? It does. And, abstinence. Listen. Fuck you and your abstinence shit. Just say no didn't work. It didn't work when Nancy Reagan said it. It ain't working now, honey. Just say no. Just say no doesn't actually answer to God forbid when that shit happens and, like, it's not your choice. And they had something. Or you trusted that individual who you thought you were in a committed relationship and they stepped outside. Like, shit happens. And as a woman, not everything should you have to fully pay for with your uterus, with your womb, with your pussy. Okay? I'm sorry. There's a whole bunch of shit down there that's delicate. And it shouldn't have to be like falling out or making weird sounds or Planned Parenthood. Hello? Well, I don't believe in birth control. Listen, I don't believe that a woman should have to endure the pain of having somebody feel like somebody's doing the La Cucaracha dance on your fucking abdomen once a fucking month while you bleed like a stuck pig. That's not fucking fair. You want them to be productive? Well, we gotta help them out a little. little hot pads. It doesn't work for everybody. All right? That's why we invested in the medical community. But then y'all are running around saying, no, that's fake, fuck. Listen, regulations and some of this shit was written in fucking blood. That's why we had some of this shit. All right? We learned already. We know about the Tuskegee experiment. We know about the Stanford experiment. And if you don't, go educate your fucking selves. And don't tell me I'm stupid. Don't tell me I'm uneducated. Don't tell me I need to learn shit and figure out shit and vote Republican. Because so far, all y'all managed to prove is that, yes, Donald Trump loves the uneducated, baby. And yous are it. He does not like me. I know why, because I open my mouth and I say the truth. I do not put on rose-colored glasses. These are clear. I see. They clean. Y'all the one that got stuck on whatever peace pipe he passed around and thought, oh, that was some good shit here. Hold my beer. Well, congratulations. The economy is tanking. Your children's future is flooding down the toilet, and you are telling me it's fucking fine while the GM Ford plant is shutting their doors? Get the fuck out of here. This ain't a fucking New York thing. This is a fucking, you are a dumb as a fucking brick thing. Like, damn. You that damn dumb? Tits on a board, worthless dumb? No fucking way. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. But then again, I've listened to I support Trump shit. I've listened to the come debate me and tell me why. Do you support Trump? And I'm at the point of conservatives, progressives, Our forefathers were some great men. They recognized that they didn't know everything. I absolutely agree with that statement. They were smart men, and they made a living document that allowed people to govern themselves, but also together create something that allowed them to move forward as a country and as a world entity to participate. That was going to happen. And they understood that. And then for some fucking reason, it has managed to last 250 some fucking years. And now, it's under attack because people don't like the idea of choice. All right, I'm sorry, fuckers. I'm sorry. Sorry. Fuck you. I get choice. I get it. It is easier to not have choice. If we all had to pick the color white, then nobody has to stress about fucking color. But fucking white sucks. So no, I want choice. You want to have to just choose one color? Move to fucking Russia. Go to fucking China. You are more than welcome to fucking go somewhere where that is the kind of lifestyle. But we have what is called a constitutional, democratic republic. Now, I know I've been here. Oh, where does it say in the Constitution? It's a democracy. Oh, shut the fuck up, you stupid fucker. Republic just indicates that we're not a monarchy. We're not an autocracy. We're not an oligarchy. Okay? That's all that indicates. Okay? Next is the constitutional part. All that indicates is that we have a set of laws that indicate how we are going to run our type of country, which is not an oligarchy, okay? I'm just saying, it ain't a fucking oligarchy. It's not a tyranny. It is a democracy. Now, we nowhere in this world have pureness, okay? So stop saying, it's not by the... No, we are a representative democracy, okay? Very fucking definition of fucking democracy. Okay? So, we are a constitutional, representative, or democratic, representative republic. 4 fucking words. All they are redundant to say is that we have a constitution that says that we, the people, me, you, that fucker, this fucker, the legal fuckers that are citizens, and we will talk about that in a fucking second, and those that are citizens that have the legal right to vote, okay, that is defined in our constitution that we all agree to. They are going to vote people in to run your country how you think it should be ran. And they are going to do the bigger day-to-day stuff while you go and fuck off and live your life how you deem fit and do the pursuit of happiness, life, and liberty. Okay, that's what that means, and how all those things work together, okay, to keep it from becoming a tyranny or an oligarchy or a monarchy, or in this case, right, as we have it, fascism and Nazis in the fucking White House. Unfortunately, that's what we got. And it is, because we are trying to decide birthright citizenship. Oh, I don't think if you had foreign parents and you were born on this soil that you should have, because they came over here illegally. No, back that ass up, baby. You don't like that? It's called an amendment. You want it changed? There's a process for that. It's in the Constitution. I know. It's like that fucking document again. So if you don't like that amendment, you can change that fucking amendment. But there's a fucking process. Not, I go to the Supreme Court and decide that they decide that 50 fucking years of precedent or more no longer fucking applies because I don't like it. The flying fuck is wrong with y'all? Did none of y'all study the temperance movement and how that affected our country for fucking years? I'm betting not. Because had y'all, you'd have realized that had we not had the temperance organization or temperance movement like we did, that caused us to go dry as a country, all right, organized crime wouldn't have gotten a foothold like it did. And half that shit, like NASCAR, stock racing, wouldn't have it. Nuh-uh. Well, maybe we would. I mean, we got Formula One. Not here, really, but you get what I mean. I'm just saying. Like, a country made of immigrants, born of immigrants. Like, we, as a country, weren't even, most of us, from here, unless you are of some kind of Native American descent, all right? And supposedly I have some in my family, but to be honest, I know they came over on the fucking Mayflower or been here since then, all right? So them motherfuckers, they been here, but I ain't gonna say that they ain't colonizers. Some part of that fuckers were. So accept that shit. You been here? We've been here. This our country, and somehow we managed to build it, do a revolution, have a civil war, and by the way, when y'all keep talking about, oh, that's a good idea, let me explain something. The North was the blue. The South was the red. Who won that shit again? No, I want to hear it. Who won that shit again? And as a Southern lady, okay, bless your heart, sugar, you ain't got a goddamn clue, okay? Born and raised in that fucking shit, I know. Who fucking handed their fucking ass to each other? The Americans fought amongst each other because a bunch of white rich people wanted to keep a bunch of fucking slaves. And it wasn't fucking right. No. And a lot of people were like, no. And they egged it on until the North And the South were like, no! And since then, they've been pulling little sneaky shit to keep wages low, to keep poor people poor, to keep poverty, to keep black people down, to keep brown people down, to keep Hispanics down, to keep immigrants down. And really, that is what's taken over whatever was the Republican ideal at whatever fucking point it was. Okay, or conservatism. But no, slaves, bad, wrong, making people work fucking forever and then getting just little scraps and then being like, you should have made a better choice. I don't know why you were a fucking teacher. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Oh, you shouldn't have had a kid. Listen, you don't deserve to know the reasons why, how, but at this point, I've been trying to do right. I've been trying to work. I've been trying to do this. And by the way, I've been making that money. Okay? It's just that now there is some real bullshit that's been going around. And it's real difficult to make all the extra stuff that I think my family deserves. All right? Because I would like to get completely off of anything. I would like to just, you know what? I don't like this building anymore. We moving. I'm done. Here, fuck off. No more mold. No more struggling for heat because the fucking boiler's fucking up. No more of the elevator. No, not dealing with none of that. Fuck that shit. Okay? And I have some limitations. I have to accept my fucking self. Much less you. Okay? I'm already pushing beyond trugging and getting shit done. You'd be so fucking surprised at what I fucking do in a fucking week. So do not say, oh, I need to make a better choice. I need to work harder. I need to make more money. I know that. Give me a better idea, because I'm overqualified for Taco Bell. I have already tried. They want somebody who's dumb and can last on $17 an hour. And I think that teenagers should have that opportunity. And other people that can do that and stand on their feet for 8 hours and pay the cost of whatever that will be. I can't be laid up for 3 days because my knee slipped out. Or, other reasons. So, I am working on shit. But I get it. It just looks like I'm playing. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Because this is so fun doing YouTube videos and TikToks. You open yourself up to a different level of hell. And as an adult, I really didn't understand that until I got closer into my 30s. Levels of hell. Oh yeah, different levels of hell. And as you get older, you don't realize those different levels in hell until you're trying to open a fucking pill bottle and it's not even a push down pill bottle and it just won't fucking open. And you're like, am I really this weak? Am I really this? No, is it stuck? Yo, Munchkin, come open this. And they just pop it right open. And you're like, maybe I am getting old. But, like I said, new levels of hell you didn't even fucking know. Like, your feet can get so fucking cold, it hurts to walk on them. Yeah, didn't know that. I was a teenager and 20-year-old wearing all kinds of little things, running around doing all kinds of shit, making money, all kinds of things. Now I gotta have wool socks. Wool fucking socks. Getting old sucks. But, that being said, there are some people that are getting elderly that need extra help. And, there are points in our lives that we haven't always planned out or we had to put out shit. And now they're living in senior homes, state senior care homes, and the big fucking beautiful bill just cut off their Medicaid that's supposed to pay for it. So where the fuck are they supposed to go? Are you taking care of your mom and dad? I'm asking. I know where my mom is. I know exactly where that broad is. I know what she's doing too. I ain't got to worry about shit. So I'm asking for, for friends. When your mom ain't, or your dad, all right, old auntie, they're not in a care home, who's taking care of them? Where are they gonna be? Or are they simply supposed to die? Is that the whole fucking point? Or was that the whole fucking point of that big fucking beautiful bill? Was to encourage old people to die faster? I'm just asking. Because so far, I don't see what's good about that big fucking beautiful bill that removes the ACA. The ACA that redefined that insurance companies could not preclude you for a pre-existing condition, and what a pre-existing condition is. Oh, but there were $1,400 in penalties and da-da-da-da. I'm going to tell you a secret. I know this is a thing I've already said, but I'll let you in on a secret. Obama didn't actually want those penalties. No, not at all. Republicans did it. Kind of as a fuck you, because they knew it'd piss off the American Republic. And it did. The public is fucking pissed off. They're about to get a lot pissed off because those insurance companies have been fucking around and finding out and failing left, right, and center. And not in part because the money isn't there. Okay, the money is there. But I'm sorry, I can't input the codes for Medicaid. I can't put the codes in for Medicare. Do you know who does the charging for Medicaid and Medicare? Yes. See, not me. I'm just saying. Not my mom, who's on Medicare, and not me, who's on the state Medicaid, because I don't make the fucking enough to afford the full shit myself, okay? And if I could, I would, but I can't. So, unfortunately, and no, I get it. My teeth. Why don't you go get your teeth fixed? You got money? Haven't you been listening? It is expensive in general, and every time I turn around, ain't no money for fun shit. I'm just trying to keep up with the basic shit. All right? And as you grow, ain't like children get cheaper. So, hello? What you doing? Yeah, they do scholarships. They do this. They do that. But again, my bills have been going up, and I know yours have. I know gas prices have been going up. Oh, but egg prices actually... Egg prices went up because shit like COVID happened that set up conditions where there wasn't as many people as there used to be in certain areas, or companies found out that they could run on a skeleton crew. And so they were. And they weren't doing some of the things that they were supposed to do, that they had been doing. And it set up the perfect conditions for bird flu. We can't eat things that have bird flu because we could get bird flu. So mass culling had to happen. Also, from farm to process or supplier, all the way up into consumer, right? That requires people, And when COVID had us all closed and there wasn't enough people, all right, shit went bad, and then supplies dipped, and there's all kinds of supply chain issues that happened from that, and then backing up. And then, ironically enough, some asshole decided, I don't know, let's send the people that do some of our farming shit to Alligator Alcatraz, El Salvador, because for some weird reason I think they're gang members, because gang members work on farms. And if you don't believe me, there are literal videos from Twitter X to TikTok to Substack to Fox News themselves to YouTube that shows people at Home Depot, in their bed, on farms. Like, no, I'm sorry, you didn't get whatever it was. No. All you managed to do is fuck shit up. And for what reason? When, here's the thing, you could have created an easier path to citizenship. What? no, not more citizens. We can't, because you're trying to just delude the Republican fucking vote. Listen, fucker, you are so stupid. Shut the fuck up. Haven't I said it enough? You are assuming that every fucking person that comes in is going to be Democrat. I wish. I really do. I wouldn't have to fucking worry about dumbasses like you. But the reality is that that's not true. Hello, Cubans for Trump. Latinos for Trump. Women for Trump. Blacks for Trump. Like, Asians for Trump. What the fuck? What the fuck? And yes, today is brought to you by What the Fuck? When I just cannot fucking believe it works. Like, what the fuck? Y'all can do, like, critical thinking, right? Wait, no, I have already figured out. Y'all can't. Most of y'all don't. You won't. And you don't even go to investigate yourself, which is what's so fucking infuriating. Like, you could claim I'm a moron. At least I know that I didn't know everything. Like my great forefathers, they understood they didn't know everything. I understand I don't know everything. I can always learn something new. But so far, I have not learned that Republicans, or the conservative Republicans, or the Trumpians, are the fucking ones that you want to fucking follow. Because so far, they are the definition of fascists. Because I read a Bible. And I also read a dictionary. Well, actually, technically, my Bible is the dictionary because I think words have power, knowledge has power, and I don't think that the world is 5,000 years old. And I also think that there's some other things that, like, what can I say? The joke is I'm a Buddhist. Like, fuck. And yes, I celebrate Christmas. I was raised a Southern Baptist. I've had that Bible beat onto me more than once in my life. I can practically, not gonna brag. Don't try me. Because there are stories there you will not like. And I will use them. Because the ultimate thing of the Bible, if you're a Christian, is that you're supposed to be Christ-like. Or trying to be like that. And so far, ain't none of that shit. No. Ain't no Christ-like shit. And Donald J. Trump, Putin, definitely ain't nothing Christ-like about either of those fuckers. Or any of the fuckers they hang out with. Alright? They are literally the opposite. They are the Antichrist. They are the false prophets that the fucking Bible says, hoo-hoo, beware of false prophets. Beware of those assholes that run around saying my name in vain, you know. That be them. They doing it in your face. And you're like, oh, that's just boys being boys. Oh my God. You just don't understand because you're a crazy liberal Democrat. Thank you for reminding me. That's why I need a man to support me. Think about that. A lot of you women that are for fucking Trump, like, that's what they fucking want, is you to be subservient to men, to be reliant on men. And if in 17 years they decide that they need a new model and fuck your ass and the 3 kids that you had with them, and you can get $500 a month because he has to save all his money for his new pretty model. That's the reason why we had some of this shit. Okay. You know now. That's not a fucking anecdotal thing. That was a literal thing that was happening. Okay? And so we started putting in place like, hey, that's not cool. People shouldn't be able to be in a relationship for 17, 20, 30 years and some asshole decides, you know what, I'm going to take everything. You didn't work at all. You were a stay-at-home mom because I insisted you be a stay-at-home mom and have my food ready at 5 o'clock and wear a little bunny outfit, and it was like 1950s June Cleaver all the time. Really? What happens to June Cleaver after that? Like 20 plus 30 makes them 50, right? Okay? And she spent 30 years taking care of your ass, cleaning house, cooking meals, and but see, she could have done. Where them jobs at, bitches? Show me the entry-level jobs. I want to see. Start showing me them entry-level qualifications. Let me see. Come on. I want to see. You're asking that stay-at-home mom that had put 20 years and to be a good stay-at-home wife and a stay-at-home mom and all that shit. I want to see. I'm not just talking for me. I'm talking for you. All right? Because that young thing eventually becomes that, half are men in this country and half are women. And a third are of voting age of both sides. And then a third of that is just children of both men and females. This is I oversimplicated that, but that's reality. All right. Yes, there are other genders. I accept that. I have no fucking problem. All right, no problem with transgender, intergender, LGBTIQR. No problem. I want you to be happy, healthy, and able to live a stable life. I know, that's like, what, huh? Stable life. I don't think you should stress all the fucking time. Am I going to eat? Is my rent going to pay? Is my bills going to be turned off? No, that's ridiculous. And for what fucking reason? Because minimum wage is still minimum wage, and livable wages are nowhere near what even an upgrade to the minimum wage is half the time. Okay, yes, $25 an hour, a lot of places aren't covering it, even at a 40-hour a week. So don't play me on that. If you had to cover everything straight out in full, shebang, and I do mean shebang, okay? Because some of this shit is getting covered because of other states' shit, right? We cover the fucking infrastructure, and we cover the bridges that you enjoy, and the ports that you enjoy, and the beaches you fucking enjoy. All right? And we honor the dollar bill between all the states, even when your economy sucks. I'm looking at you, Las Vegas. I'm looking at you, Florida, too. I know y'all are doing kind of okay, all right? But the Canadian snowbirds did you a lovely little dent. You have a tourist economy like New York, okay? You have to appreciate them motherfuckers. Not everybody is in the U.S. that was coming to visit, okay? And it turns out Canadians did not appreciate what your Lord, the Fatsby, did. And now your bank account saying, ugh. Well, you know what? When a hurricane comes through once, twice, 3, 4 fucking times in a fucking season and has hit this part, this part, and then over here had a fucking sinkhole, and over here it rained up in Georgia, and now they're flooded. Like, who do you think helps pay for your stupidity down there, okay? Because the insurance companies aren't. Same goes for places like Texas, all right? Yeah, same shit. Your economy is looking good, but it's not also because we're looking at the housing market. We're looking at the insurance market. We're looking at the oil and gas market. And yeah, it ain't looking that like, y'all getting that like wobbly, the bubble is about to pop, the bubble is about to pop. Diversification. Y'all didn't do it. And Democrats said, hey, Diversification is a good thing. Mixing it up. Because you know you like tacos. You know you like kimchi. You know you like Chinese food. You know you like fish and chips. You know you like whatever it is that Ethiopians eat. Naan, whatever. I don't care. I love it all. Gyros, okay? Chicken nuggets and ranch dressing for the rest of your life sucks, okay? I had to cook it for a couple of people, and I felt bad for them. But, you know, if you got to do it, you got to do it. But that's the great thing about America is you ain't got to have to do that if you don't have to. But that's the problem I have with Republicans, or specifically right now, the ones that are like, oh, Donald Trump, I don't care what you say, the economy's great, and you fucking suck. Okay, like, damn, put it down. Fuck. The economy is not gonna go good for 2026. And it's not going to get better, because so far, every month he's been in office, it looks to be about 20,000 plus jobs have been costed, even though he's like, oh, look, I created this. It's going great. It's going great. It's going great. Listen, the man's mouth is moving. He lying, okay? Just diuretic spew of whatever. You should stand back so you don't get shit on your shoe kind of shit, okay? Like, that's why I got a problem with Republicans, because y'all just think that's like the flower smelling stuff. And I'm like, he's actively hurting everybody, including you and your children and your future opportunities. Because really, that's what it is about America. That's like one of the greatest thing is opportunity, all right? And the ability to do it. And unfortunately, we're literally stripping it away because taxes are so bad. Well, let me explain. I got itch my nose. Let me explain taxes. I like driving on safe highways. I like driving on bridges that are safe. I don't like thinking about dams. Are they going to flood New York City? I don't want to think about if the storm of the century, Sandy or Irene, is going to make all the way up to Highland Boulevard flood. I want to know there's barriers there, all right? I want the MTA to run a hell of a lot better, and I am not always pleased that we get to pay for stupid shit that the MTA did. Like, their people got to claim they fixed the signals, and then it turned out they didn't, okay? Shit like that. I get that. That pissed me off. It does. But I also know that that's a failure of the checks and balances that were supposed to be in place, and it was due to budget cuts that removed either positions or things, and we did that because we were trying to cut taxes and not hold the people that make a shit ton of money in this country accountable for actually making a shit ton of money and using more of the resources and hoarding more of the resources than any of us could actually use or have. But again, don't listen to the screaming Democrat. I'm just a crazy bitch, okay? We've already established. I'm like, woohoo, crazy white girl just screaming in the void. I will say this. I didn't vote for a fascist, you dumb fuck. Vote for blue, no matter who. No, it's vote who is best for the job. And I'll admit, I voted Mayor Adam, and I'm sorry. I apologize to New York City. I voted Bloomberg. I was hoping for somebody like him, and I had been watching Blue Bloods. Kind of fell into, I guess, a love-hate relationship with what the lead character was doing. So I was thinking, oh, we could have that, and that's what the city had, and that's not what we got. We got an undercover Republican, and I'm sorry. And hopefully, to the next mayor-elect Zoran Mamdani. I hope you do wonderful. I hope that you acquire a team and assembly a team that is bipartisan across the board, because I believe in bipartisan, even if I don't agree with what you fucking say. And I do believe that. I know it. I was taking my grandfather in 2016 before he passed away, God bless his soul. I was taking him up to, if we had made it all the way, he was sick at the time, long-term illness. He didn't make it all the way, but I did give him that choice. I gave him that right. I knew who he was going to fucking vote for, and I'm glad he didn't. But I didn't take that right away from him because I didn't agree with it, and I knew the damage that was going to be done. I just, pray to all the deities I could fucking get under my fucking belt and hope for the best. And we made it through 4 years, but to be honest, my nose. Somebody must be talking shit about me. I'm just saying that. I think that's what it means when your nose itches, somebody's talking shit. Okay, keep talking shit about me. That's fine. Again, how many Republicans does it take to change a light bulb? None of them. Y'all gonna stand around and complain that the Democrats should have done it already. Well, you fucked around and find out there ain't no fucking people to do your shit. You need to get up there and go change that damn light bulb your damn self this time and figure out how to get the light bulb, since you ain't got no more light bulbs and the store doesn't have any light bulbs. So I guess you're gonna have to figure out how to make light bulbs now, motherfuckers. Yeah, you didn't think that through, did you? I did, because I educated myself, because I recognized I didn't understand the whole thing. I didn't know everything. But COVID taught me a whole lot, and I learned those lessons. But you apparently didn't, because some of y'all voted once for DJT. You voted twice for DJT, and thank God Biden won. And then you were like, I can't stand it. I got stuff. So you voted for women to have to give birth. Okay. I'm protecting the baby. Okay. So you are going to now help provide for that baby since the mother cannot work? Or are you going to help provide child care since child care is so fucking expensive? No. Then why did you make her have it? Oh, to teach her a lesson. Oh, she learned that lesson, yeah. Don't trust a Republican if they open their fucking mouth and say anything, because they going to be like, I'm going to screw with a Democrat. I want to screw with a liberal. And at this point, y'all should already figure it out. It's not about screwing over or riling up. Or January 6th was an insurrection. If you participated in that, you were participating in an insurrection. All right? You were trying to overthrow the government and the Constitution. And I feel like you are a traitor. But I still don't think you should be hung. Donald J. Trump would, though. He said it. That the Democrats, that he said to the military, if you feel like this is an unlawful order, please do not follow it. Like shooting unarmed civilians in the middle of the ocean. Please do not do it. Say it is an illegal order. It goes against some of the wartime conventions that we have agreed to. Oh, that's seditious behavior. That's traitorous. They should be hung. What? Oh, he just like saying outrageous things to get y'all riled up. So far, his actions have literally matched what he says, okay? And it may not be in the absolute explicit terms of, I'm going to cut the EBT, SNAP benefits, and Planned Parenthood by X amount of dollars, but it's kind of like how the Constitution is worded to mean a democratic republic. All right? The very definition is in the actual wording, okay? And how it is said, and then how it is applied. And he is very much acting like a tyrant. He is enacting policies that are tyrannical. He is encouraging people to be tyrannical and to only answer to Lord Great Burnt Trump. If Biden ran around and put a crown on his head, how loud would you fucking scream? If Obama ran around driving a jet with a crown on his head, shitting on Republicans, how bad would you be like, what the fuck is wrong with that man? Why does that white man get to it? I'm waiting. It's not like it's an unreasonable fucking question to legitimately explain why the fucking hypocritical bigotry has come out to fucking play. But it has, because you're like, people, if you can't pull yourself up by the bootstraps, and even if it is beyond your control, the shit happens, and like minimum wage, that big companies get lots of subsidies to make massive amounts in profit so that their shareholders can continue to make 5%. Oh, no. If you can't manage to somehow make a living off of $7.25 an hour on 20 hours a week or 40 hours a week, you deserve to starve. You deserve to be homeless, and you deserve to be sick. And your children deserve all those things. They don't deserve hot meals or food at school. They don't deserve a public education. They deserve to die and just fuck off. That is not the pursuit of life, liberty, or happiness. That's like the antithesis, which is really the term of today's stuff. Anti, the opposite, okay? Which seems to be where y'all have gotten stuck in, all right? Opposite is not always the best thing. And I'm gonna rile up. Okay, listen, get your jollies off. But I'm here to tell you, enjoy this lovely ride to hell with me. Joke some, laugh some, because when you ain't got a job and you ain't got, your money ain't worth shit but to fucking build like Lego bricks, I'm gonna be like, dear me, have you ever tried possum? I bet you never cooked armadillo before. Yeah, I ain't worried about myself. Alright, Southern woman knows. Southern knows. Great, baby. And I live in the North because there is a level of they just better, okay? Democrats are just fucking better. Being a part of a community that really wants not just my choices, but a choice of somebody that I might not agree with to be protected as well, or something that's like a little different. I might not have known about it. Like, all of those should be, and we should be trying and not, and then, you know, seeing where those levels should be and those standards. And I want to have everybody be able to, and that's different because people don't understand difference between equality and equity. And I'm sorry, but really it is equity, baby. Everybody needs to get what they need, not just everybody, here's a loaf of bread, 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 here's a loaf of bread. No, you want that? Go to Russia. I don't want that. That's why I don't live in Russia. I live in America, or I thought I did, until DJ fucking Trump got into our house and literally ripped down the white part of the White House, and everybody was like, oh well, yeah, he's a developer. He knows what he's doing. He bankrupted 7 casinos! Six casinos and hotels. Do you understand how that works? People go into a casino. They sit down. They play like slots. They play cards. They play all kinds of things. But the house always wins. That's Las Vegas, baby. How did you manage to bankrupt it not once, not twice, more than once and twice? I'm the fucking moron? Oh, well, you know, how you gonna be a good businessman? He ain't Richard Bronson. And, my condolence to the man. He just lost his wife not too long ago. You know, I get it. I'm so sorry y'all had been, but condolences. And I hope you get to do awesome things, like more awesome things that you've been doing. But, no. There's a difference between Bloomberg and Donald Trump. There's a difference between Elon Musk and Donald Trump to some degree. But then you look and you're like, wait a minute. A chunk of your fortune is literally propped up in bullshit. And if it all fails, he'll be worse off than me. But at least I know how to fucking hunt, skin, and cook so that you can safely eat pretty much anything. I don't think he can. I also know how to help desanitize water, clean water, figure out all that shit. Like, there's some things that you just don't know that goes into human life, you know? Waste management is one of those. And trash builds up, it gets nasty. Nope. Sewage plants are a wonderful thing. They smell nasty, but the way they work, go look it up, okay? Fascinating. I have insomnia, okay? I get to read a lot and learn a lot and watch a lot of things and figure out how things work because I have time on my hands when I'm not making money. Okay, there's 24 hours in a day, and if you only sleep for 4 hours, that leaves 20 hours in a day that you are awake. 8 hours are usually dedicated to work of some sort. That's 12 hours that have to handle everything else in your life. All right? And to some degree, it gets to a point where it's like, oh, there's nothing else you can do. You just need to take a break and stop for a little bit and chill out and relax and try to wind down, all right? But between here and there's a lot of time. And sometimes it's not always, 20-hour days. Insomnia will give you a 28-hour day, 3 days a week. Yeah. Woo! So all of that is to say, I'm not here to convince anybody. The Republicans are bad. I already figured out. Y'all think y'all the smartest shit and the brightest crayon in the fucking box. And none of us are going to be able to tell you that this is a box of rocks and you're a crayon like black. Okay? So you're already just not even in the right league. Sorry. Not going to convince you. Can't. But I am going to make jokes and hopefully other people can laugh a little and share a little camaraderie and comment and recognize like, oh, fuck, yeah, been there, done that. Oh my God, Christmas is gonna be fun. I know, wait until the New Year's come. Anyway, I'm the Screaming Democrat. Please like, subscribe, share for more, comment below. I always love being told I'm fucking batshit crazy and this is why you don't vote Democrat. So always love to see that. And also check out our sponsor. They love helping us out. Cricket House Studios. You can find their designs at Zazzle.com / that's that little slashy thing. Cricket Diane, one word, no, nothing in between. Zazzle.com/Cricket Diane. Yeah, they got some awesome things. Sparkles, extreme designs, ties, Christmas stuff. 'Cause this is Christmas time. Real cute things. Home decor, all kinds of gifts. You can customize it. You can customize it to fit your style. You can customize it to fit your life, your event, whatever. Again, Cricket House Studios, thank you. I'm the Screaming Democrat, and toodles.